Knowsy Neighbors fans, it's Jessica Cardon with Murdoch Man Wearing Company, and we are out here in Shelley today because we are talking about lawns. We are talking to Allstar Lawn Care, and we're going to talk about what's going on with this lawn behind us and how maybe your lawn can use a little bit of help. By the way, if you love local businesses like we do, please like and follow the Knowsy Neighbors and check out all the previous videos and shop and use our local vendors because we love them so much and we want them to be successful. And if you love real estate, because we're a real estate team and we do this for local businesses, trying to help promote that, but how we do it for free is we sell real estate. Head over to the Murdoch Man Wearing Company page, check out all the stuff going on in real estate. It is a great time to sell and buy. And if you don't know why, we can help you out with that. Every month we do an update on the local market stats, and if you go to mmcidaho.com and click get the newsletter at the top, you can get that market update in your email. All right, today we are talking with Allstar Lawn Care, and we're going to bring in Tony. So Tony, tell us what is Allstar Lawn Care?
Allstar Lawn Care is a first-year company. It's started by me and my brother. We have 20 years of combined experience. We love the industry, we love the work, and we love fixing up yards and making them look as good as we can.
Fantastic. Okay, so before I get into all my questions, how do they get a hold of you?
Well, this one I believe is my personal phone number.
Okay, so this one, the 709-2693, gets you.
This is my brother.
Okay, perfect. What's your brother's name?
Adam.
Adam. So we got Tony and Adam.
Yeah, he's 36 years old. He's been working in the industry since he was 18, 19. He took about 2 years off, but every other year has been in the industry.
He's a real pro.
He's a professional.
That's awesome.
He's very educated in every aspect of the lawn care and landscaping part of the industry.
Perfect. But do you have a website? Do you have social media?
Yeah, so we have a website. It's called allstar-lawncare.com. And if you send any messages or any requests for info on that, it will go straight to our Facebook page. And our Facebook page is just Allstar Lawn Care, and it's the same logo that's on the shirt. There
we go. Perfect. So can they make an appointment through there, or do they just find your phone numbers through there?
They can make an appointment. We'll reach out.
Perfect.
If you give us a call, communication is probably the fastest through that. We're really on point with our communication with our clients.
So that makes my first question. So everyone struggles with, okay, how long does it take to get somebody out to your lawn? So if they need somebody, when could they get an appointment? If they have a need, how quick could they be on your schedule?
If they call us on a Monday, Tuesday, we'll be out there Friday or Saturday.
Nice. So almost same week.
Same week, yeah.
Fantastic. That is awesome. All right, now I have more questions. So tell me a little bit of what you guys offer. So what's the scope? Do you do mowing, lawn? How far do you guys go?
We do week-to-week mowing. We do tree trimming, bushes, sprinklers, almost everything you could imagine except for, like, we can't do curbing for beds and just like that kind of construction.
Do you do like clean out of flower beds and those kind of things?
Spring and fall cleanups. We love doing those. They're our favorite. Those are so fun.
Like when my weeds get completely out of control in my flower beds. Not that happens.
Yeah, we go in, we can clean those up. Spring cleanups are probably my favorite thing because the winter usually leaves the property looking a little dirty.
Yeah.
You know, there's just a bunch of leaves, dead grass everywhere. We come in, 2 hours later, it just looks brand new.
Oh, I love that. So speaking of that in spring, what about fertilizer and like aeration or power raking? Do you guys do all that?
Yeah, we do dethatching. We have a dethatcher for our walker mower. Power raking, that one's a little bit trickier.
What's the difference between dethatching and power raking?
Aerating.
Aerating,
Yeah,
gotcha.
aerating.
Gotcha.
Aerating is a little bit trickier. We did do a few jobs this year, but we have to rent out the attachment for that.
Gotcha. But so why would someone do the dethatching? What does that do?
Dethatching takes out all of the dead excess grass from last year, and it just makes it so that way your soil can get better air, so it dries out, gives room for new grass to come in, and yeah, it just usually towards the end of summer you can see the excess grass in the yard, and so it just leaves it looking greener and prettier.
Well, how often do you do that?
You just do it once at the beginning of the year.
Oh, nice. Perfect. So sprinklers.
Sprinklers.
Let's talk about sprinklers.
That's my favorite part. So
let's talk about this yard.
Yeah, so this one, they had a lot of issues with this when I first came in.
It was dead.
It was completely dead. Everything here was yellow except for these really wanna live weeds. They were green, but everything else was just yellow. They couldn't figure out why there was no water coming out. We diagnosed, we cleaned out some filters out of the sprinkler heads. fix the wiring in the box, and we did that on Friday. It's Wednesday, and
you're already seeing green.
Seeing so much more green.
Yep.
Yeah, it's coming back really nice. I was happy that it did. I thought it was dead, to be honest.
So if someone says, I just can't figure out what's going on, why is my lawn having a patch and this or that, you guys can come out and just diagnose. Does it cost anything for you guys to do that?
So our typical sprinkler job is about $80 an hour. We can work with pricing, just depending on, we like to stick within people's budget just to give them the service that they deserve. And helps us out. But yeah, it takes, I think I diagnosed all of this in 20 minutes.
Wow.
So it was super fast.
So if someone just doesn't know and their sprinklers are just maybe not working, like for me, I look at a spot of grass and I can't figure out why is this part green and this part isn't, even though the sprinklers are running. You guys are the guys who call and say, come out and take a look at that.
Yeah.
Gotcha. What if there's a break in a line? Do you guys fix that?
Yes. Yeah,
really?
I did one at another property. There was a bunch of roots. So I've never seen this many roots in somebody's yard before, but they had about a 1/4 inch root that broke one of the sprinklers in the grass, and we had to go in, we had to take out the connector piece. We cleaned out the roots from the area so that way they won't try and surround it again. But the area did turn into a swamp, and it was pretty bad. So we patched it up with some sod and put in a little bit of dirt in there, some fresh dirt in there.
Gotcha. Because that's the big problems, right? As I don't know what's wrong, or my sprinklers aren't working right, or those kind of things. Oh, I love that.
Yeah, and a lot of it is honestly, if there's just some yellow patches, it's usually because there's just like people don't like to weed whack around their fencing. Oh. And it will suffocate the sprinkler and not give it the range that it should have. But then there is some
pro tip.
There is like sometimes you can get tree roots in your sprinkler lines and stuff such like that.
Gotcha. So what about like fertilizer and that kind of stuff?
Yes.
Are you guys all fertilizer too?
Yeah, we do fertilizer. We like to do fertilizer at the beginning of the year. We do there's one property in Rigby. We did 2 fertilizer treatments at the beginning of the year. Now we're doing 2 weed and feeds. He does got a lot of dandelions. They are starting to die and clear up, and it's just looking a lot prettier. He did not like all the weeds in his yard.
Who does? No one likes all the weeds.
No, not at all.
So what about sod? Will you guys do sod?
Yeah, we do.
What if they don't have any yard at all? Can you guys come in and lay sod?
Yeah, we can lay sod. We if the bed's already set up with the curbing, we can mat it down with the weed barrier, and we can fill it in with rock, bark.
That was my next question. You're reading my mind.
Next stuff.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Like, so I think of, of course, it's not our yard. It's not gonna be our yard, right, Tommy? Is that needs new, that fabric, right? It's starting to poke up. Do you guys come in and rip that up and put new bark down?
Yeah, we can do that.
Gotcha. Okay, so you won't do the curbing, but you can fix maybe what might be problems and make it look a little nicer.
Yeah, we do like to go the extra mile. We like to treat the dirt underneath the weed barrier, so that way with some sterilant, so that way weeds won't try to grow for at least a couple of years.
Nice.
And then it extends the life of your weed barrier and just keeps your beds looking cleaner longer.
Gotcha. What about planting?
Planting.
Will you guys plant things?
Yeah,
or?
we can plant. We can replace if you had some plants that died. This last winter was really rough, and so a lot of plants did die. We can replace them, or plant some new ones.
Will you plant my whole garden? Like I like vegetables. You.
We love the work.
Yeah, great. Let's do it.
We love the work. We'll do anything.
Perfect. Well, that is fantastic. Well, I think that's awesome. And you guys are just getting started you guys have a lot of experience, but you've just started this new business.
Yeah.
So that you have lots of opportunity for clients.
Yeah, we wanted to go independent.
Yeah.
We just want to see how far we can take it.
Awesome. How far will you go? What's your range of service?
So right now we are taking care of properties all the way from Ashton up to Idaho Falls.
Wow.
And so we're doing as
Will you
much
go to
as
Blackfoot?
we can. We did do one property in Blackfoot, but it was just a one-time job. They had to trim some trees, plant or replace some bushes, and then we did a dethatch.
So you're leading me right into every question I have. So what about one-time gigs?
Yeah.
What if someone says, listen, I just need, like, of course, in real estate, what if I just need the yard cleaned up one time? Will you guys do that, or do you have to be on a service contract?
No, we do love one-time jobs.
Gotcha.
They're probably the best, just because usually if it's a one-time job, the yard usually needs the help and the service. And so we love looking how clean and everything looks after we're done.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably the best part.
So how much, if they want, will you guys come in week after week to set up to do what every week, come in and mow and trim? How much does that cost?
It just depends.
Okay.
We do have some older clients that we are, like, we're flexible with the pricing for them just because they are on a tight budget.
Yeah.
Usually for one-time jobs, we just give a bid, and we work with pricing pretty well.
So they just need to call you and then come out and you guys take a look and it goes from there? Perfect. And you guys do weekly? They can set up and you come out every week?
Yeah, we have weekly. We have one monthly mow.
Oh.
That one's pretty bad because we get a lot of grass over there, but we do weekly, bi-weekly.
Gotcha. Yeah. Okay. That's awesome. Well, thank you, Tony. This is awesome. So Allstar Lawn Care, you guys, it's a great service. These guys do a great job. So give them a call. Look on their social media. All the links are below. And get your lawn looking great. Get it all fixed up. All right. Thanks, Tony, for meeting with us and telling us all about lawns.
Cool. Thank you.
To talk about that. All right, you guys, take a look. All the links are below. Check it out and give them a call and make your lawn look great. This has been Jessica Cardon with the Knowsy Neighbors, keeping you in the know.
The Knowsy Neighbors, keeping you in the know.
The Knowsy Neighbors, keeping you in the know.
Knowsy Neighbors, keeping you in the know.
The Knowsy Neighbors, keeping you in the know.
Knowsy Neighbors, keeping you in the know.
So the Knowsy Neighbors, keeping you in the know.
The Knowsy Neighbors are going to keep you in the know.